Hello, Gemini. Thank you for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm going to use Tarot Illuminati by Eric C. Dunn, Supportive Oracle Cards, Chakra Wisdom Oracle Cards by Tori Hartman, illustrated by Gretchen. There's her last name. So if you want to find those people, there you go. Put those there, and there's one card pushing out from the bottom. Princess of Cups. Somebody likes you. Now, it could be romantic. It's a general read, so take it any way you want to take it. Somebody definitely thinks a lot of you, though. This could be somebody who just likes to work with you, or somebody who just believes that you're a lot of fun and just loves to be around you. It's the Princess of Cups. It doesn't have to be romantic, but somebody definitely really enjoys your energy and loves being around you. This energy pulling in here, though, I'm not sure if you're feeling the same way for them, because they seem to be doing things that will benefit you. They want you to be happy. They want you to stay around. So you got the Six of Wands. Excuse me. But I feel like you're kind of detaching from it. For some of you, maybe this is inappropriate in the sense of like whoever this is, you just think it's inappropriate that they like you. So you're just kind of like, I'm just gonna leave that. I'm just gonna go from that. Let that be. You're trying to get away from it. For whatever reason, this person's energy coming at you, this person trying to do things to make you happy and do things for your benefit, you're just not comfortable with it. You're just kind of like, okay, thanks. And you're just kind of like moving on from it. You're trying to move on from it. You're trying to be, like, they're doing things that are nice for you, but it makes you like, oh, where's the other shoe? Like, what's the balance to that? I don't know if that's a good idea. So, but you're acting like it's okay, but in truth, it makes you uncomfortable. That's what the facade is. And you're trying to get away from it. That's what I'm kind of getting with that, too. Thing is, I don't think you can get away from it. And it becomes stressful for you. You're kind of like, I don't like this attention. I don't think this attention is good. For some of you, you're working with somebody who's really nice to you and really going out of their way for you, but you're like, I don't like this. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes me think they want something that I don't like. I don't think I'm okay with this. Although they're not really crossing the line, they're just coming really close to it. That's the thing. They're technically not crossing a line, but they're getting really close. And you're like, I don't know if I like that. Please stop. Please don't do that anymore. As it keeps coming forward, this person, I feel like whatever they're doing, it just doesn't stop. But it doesn't really escalate. It doesn't seem to, but they don't stop. They really do like you. They really, really do like you. And it's weird to be liked, but not really like the attention. I feel like you're trying to get used to it. You're trying to just be okay with it. You got balance on your side, but in the situation itself, you have creation. I almost feel like you're trying to like put in diversions or try to get them to go this way or go over there or do that over there. Go away. But you can't be forward about it too much for whatever reason. So you got the balance. You're trying to deal with it. You're trying to be okay with it, but you're also trying to kind of move them off in different directions. That's the creativity, is what I think. And the balance is just kind of like, I'm trying to be nice to them. Here's an opportunity. Here's one. I was thinking you might like that. Go do that. Yeah, go do that over there. Yeah, that's cool. They just keep coming back around, though. They keep coming back around. And you're trying... It does become a little bit overwhelming. A little bit kind of like, oh, God, here they come again. It becomes like that. Like, oh, here we go again. They're back. They're back. And there's nothing... It's just something about this you think is inappropriate. And you're just like, do we have to do this again with you? Do we? Okay. You got 3 face-down tarot cards. Oh my God, they're all swords. They're the king, queen, and princess of swords. All 3 fell out fell out while I was shuffling, and it just left them there face down. And this is what's going on. There's a lot of talk going on around this situation. Some people don't like what's happening. Other people seem to be thinking, you're the one that's promoting it. The person you like seems to be in the middle of it. Or do you like them? I don't know. The person who likes you, that's what I should say, is in the middle of it. This is what I see going on. There's like somebody trying to be diplomatic with the situation. Other people don't think this is cool. They don't like it. People are almost accusing you of getting an advantage you shouldn't have. This other person who likes you is trying to defend you, which is ironically the person you're trying to get away from. It's weird. This is like people who this is weird to me. People are like blaming you for things, and I almost feel like maybe you're catching on to that. You're just like, I'm not doing anything. Like, this person's coming towards me. I'm just doing what I can with it. I do feel like it's a weird situation. It's almost like if you're getting some guff, it's almost like little sideways looks. I don't feel like there's any flat out accusations, but there might be sideways comments or little glances, or just like, oh, you're with them, you're over there with them again. Oh, well, okay. Or like, oh, you were there. Oh, really? I heard you gave that person an opportunity. Oh, really? You guys are pretty chummy. Well, that's fine. Yeah, I guess. Little sideways comments, little sideways glances, stuff like that. This is really frustrating to you because you're like, I'm not even doing anything. I'm not even doing anything. This person likes me. I'm just doing the best I can. I can't be mean to them. I can't tell them to go pound salt. Like, what do you want from me? It's really frustrating to you. Like, what do you really want from me is what the energy is kind of like coming off. It's really strange. Now, I feel like you get a little bit more despondent with that. It is despondence. You get a little bit more disconnected. I want to say disconnected. And I feel like you're pulling back from this person. This person seems to realize that their influence on you or the way they're coming around you is causing you problems. They don't want that for you. So they are seeming to back off. I get that things seem to be releasing a bit. Things seem to be getting better. You got the Ten of Cups. They're backing off. I feel like they're kind of going away for a while. They really do want to be around you, but they're realizing that this is causing you problems and that they need to just back off. They go away. Things seem to get a lot better for you. Things seem to stabilize and you're a lot happier. This is a happy card. You and everybody else are getting along. These people wanted that to happen anyway. They're happy with that. They seem to be also pushing this person away from you. I don't see you having a problem with it, quite frankly. I see that this person, they do fade back noticeably, but I'm seeing like there's something else here with the perfection. Like, I feel like there's a communication coming your way. And I feel like they just can't seem to help themselves but still communicate with you. I'm getting you're kind of being gracious with that. You got the Six of Pentacles, kind of like you don't feel like it's right for you to ignore it. So you're gracious with it. You respond. You try to keep it minimal, to a minimum, I should say. You try to keep it to a minimum. Keep it down there. Let's not talk too much. You try to see. It's almost like if somebody's sending you a text, you don't answer it right away. And maybe you're like, when you have a quick moment, you'll send a couple words, and then you're like, oh, gotta go, and then you do that, but you'll space out the replies, stuff like that. And I'm getting like the situation between you and whoever this person is. Neither of you seem to be really liking it, but you both seem to be pursuing it the way you feel like you need to. I don't feel like this person is just not going away. Even the last section of cards here, you got isolation, you've got Ten of Pentacles, you've got the Moon card, and then you've got Temperance. You're going to try to make a clean break. You're going to try to make it look like you're really busy. And you are busy, but you're trying to stabilize it by showing like you're busy. You can't respond very often. You're trying to like disconnect this connection as much as possible and make it as sparse as you can, but it doesn't seem to be successful. You can't seem to really do it. You're trying to isolate yourself from it, but you can't. You seem to be tied to it. That's what I'm getting with the Ten of Pentacles. it just seems like a mysterious thing, like you don't know what to do with it. The Temperance is telling me it just doesn't seem to go away. It's taking some time, but I just feel like it's more and more mystery. The farther it goes, the more mysterious it seems to get. You don't know what to make of it. You could think of a lot of different angles, but there's nothing that you're like, well, this is definitely what it is. This person just doesn't seem to go away. I'm getting it seems to be seasonal. Sometimes they're more intense than others. Parts just don't seem to add up. Sometimes you're wondering what their interest is. Sometimes you're not really sure. Other times you seem to think you know exactly what they're doing, but then that changes and you're like, I don't know. What can you do better with this? Like, what could... I feel like if you just kind of... I don't even know. Because you can't really call it out. There's nothing here to call out. That's the weirdest part. I feel like if you just kind of realize this person is not going away... I feel like this, if it was me, if this was happening to me, this would be like, if this is somebody that you think is coming on to you and you think they have more ideas other than a friendship, this is where I'd use the friendship word a lot. like when I was talking, like, oh, it's always good to have a friend like you, or, oh, I always tell people you're a good friend to have. I would probably keep throwing that in there, just so this person, like, they know this is a friendship only, if that's what you were worried about. I feel like reiterating whatever the role is, whatever you feel like your role is in their life, or you have to keep dealing with this person, just keep reiterating what the role is, and maybe that would help you. This person isn't going away. That's what I'm getting. Like, there's no way, they're just not going to go away. And the only way to take out some of the mystery is to keep reiterating what your role is. Like, oh yeah, I'm glad I'm your manager. It's always good to have a worker like you. Like, whatever it has to be, where you keep reiterating, this is my role, that is your role. This is why we're not going to cross any lines, because this is my role and that is your role. Stay in your role. I'm going to stay in my role. That's how it goes. That's the best way I can say to put it. Because it's not, I don't feel like this is not going away. It's the best I could say. Alright, I think we're there. Alright, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James4astral@gmail.com. Thank you.